All right, it's Monday night, and wanted to give an update, or at least get on video where I was at. Last night I planned on doing all the work I did today, yesterday evening, but did not happen because the lady made me some wonderful soup. I got some quality time in, so tonight and today I get all the nasty work done. So these are my spacers in the transom here, and these are 3/4 inch dowels. They're just pine, and I wrapped them in some fiberglass chop mat. Nothing fancy, just something to adhere some fiberglass to the dowels, just to make them bond better with the RJ6011. I used some peanut butter mixture, some peanut butter thickness resin, just mixing some ferritin compound just to get it to stick. Just gives it some extra support so that there's nothing, between the dowels and the skins that'll, allow it to rattle free. So I mean, there's some pretty thick stuff in between there. It should hold pretty nice once the RJ is poured around it. So nice thing about that is that if it ever separates, you can just drill out the dowel, since it's 3/4 inch, pretty standard. Yeah, any Forstner or spade bit would do, and then you can just backfill it with resin, or get a hold of some RJ and inject some stuff. But anyways, the next thing that I had to do was the bolts for the transom, and then the ski toe bolts. And you can see my my drain tubes here, the brass drain tubes. They all needed to be coated in some mold release. That's what I've got over here. Got some TR 104 mold release. It's the high temp stuff. I went to Fiberglass Coatings in Largo, and they were the ones that set me up with that. So by recommendation of the guys there, you can see I used a neoprene washer, fender washer, and a nut. And that neoprene has some 5200 behind it. So all of the bolts have been 5200 in place. And because they have that mold release on them, it shouldn't stick. So it's just a matter of getting it off the fiberglass skin, which you can do with a putty knife. So yeah, everything should be secure. Here's another shot of the drain tube with a rather messy glob around it, and that's the other side of my tow hook there. Now since this boat's got aluminum transoms, it's got these brackets in place to keep the transoms down. I'm guessing just added support. Or excuse me, the stringers, and the brackets go through the transom, and each one of these is a 1/4 inch. So I cut up some neoprene, made a makeshift neoprene washer, and that's sitting behind each one of those fender washers. So everything is basically locked down with 5200, and from what I'm told, the RJ will leak out of a decent sized hole, but it won't follow threads. It won't go through, a couple millimeter gap unless it's wide open. So here's hoping the guys at Fiberglass Coatings were correct and nothing leaks on me. So yeah, tomorrow morning is the pour, and we'll see how it goes.